Good evening, welcome to a game for the International 2 group stage, Orange versus Dare, as there was a, I was gonna say slight delay, but it's quite a long delay, almost an hour delay before this game got started. But we're nonetheless gonna see two games, or these teams are gonna be playing two games at least. It's gonna be Orange on the Radiant side for the first team, with Dare on the Dare side for the second team. In the next game, it will be swapped around, and for people asking why do they play two games, and why not the best out of three, or just the best out of one? It's a league system. This is all group stage for their own group, which there's two groups in total. And at the end of the group stage, the team with the four teams with the most points, you get a point for each win, they will be going to the winner's bracket, and the four lower one will go to the lowers bracket, and the same goes for both groups. So we have some bans already going out for both teams so far. We have a Naga Siren, Lycan ban, Chaos Knight, Nature's Prophet and Enchantress banned out as well. Still means that Chen is in the pool still. So we might see Orange wanting to go for that. Darkseer is the last ban out for Dare. Let's see, Broodmother is still in the pool as well, but I have to admit, we might see something from Orange. I've casted Orange before, and they love to play the Templar Assassin, or they did a while back. HY like to play it a lot, but I don't think. Oh, he apparently is not here. It's Mushi playing for this one. Okay, so never mind that. We have indeed a Chen pickup. I mean, he was still in the pool, and they did ban out the counter for that already, or at least the main counter, with the Enigma being still in the pool for a jungle hero to pick up for Dare if they want to dare themselves to start off with a Leshrac as well as with a Rubik. Both heroes, really, it is, you can't say what they will do. We've seen Rubik as support, we've seen Rubik as a solo, we've seen Leshrac as a support and Leshrac as a solo, even though Leshrac lately has been playing more as support than anything else. So, no, but we really can't say anything what they want to do, and if they want to have a hero in the jungle or not, because they still can pick up the Enigma if they want to, and then just have, well, either one solo, or otherwise they, Rubik and Leshrac, the combination on itself is a guaranteed stun for Leshrac. Purely with the telekinesis there, Leshrac stun to following it up, guaranteed stun. So they could also go for a dual lane or for a tri-lane in that case, which is where I was going. They pick up the Windrunner, so a solo lane secured for them. Venomancer was picked up by Orange, so having their support sorted as well, with Invoker being for them as well, and Invoker a solid solo lane. So they have got a solo lane, they've got a jungle, they've got a support. They ban out the Lone Druid. We still have the Tinker in the pool, so that might be a hero that one of these teams wants to pick up. We've seen Tinkers a lot lately in all these encounters. It's just a hero that fits good into basically any strategy. You can't push against it, and you can be all over the map, having your map control very secured. It's gonna be a ban out for Broodmother on this Dare side. Last ban out for Orange now coming out. Are they gonna ban out another solo lane? I think that might be a good choice, because if you're expecting a tri-lane with a Rubik and Leshrac, or maybe they want to ban out the Enigma just in case Dare wants to go into the jungle, but something maybe like a Beastmaster. Or another count pusher to ban out wouldn't be a bad idea, because there's gonna be push coming in from Orange, and then ban out a Tinker at least. Well, I mentioned him earlier. We know why he's banned out. Another counter pusher at that. Because if you look at Orange, they want to push. They have Venomancer forward. The Invoker is a pretty good pushing hero. Of course, he's more known as a counter pusher, or a turtle hero, if you will. But he can push with himself as well, especially if he goes for Exort and gets those, or Quas Exort I should say, and gets those Forge Spirits up. And Chen, of course, pushing hero to boot. So they ban out anti-push. And let's see what the last ban out for Dare is gonna be. They are gonna ban something out that Orange could combine with the Venomancer, because they need a dual lane with that Venomancer. I still think Templar Assassin would be a good ban out, because they might pick it up, because they still need at least one solo lane.
Orange's turn to pick.
Orange's turn to pick. Wow, that's that sounded a bit awkward. Anyway, Morphling is the ban out here from Orange. Sorry, from Razor, from Dare. Wow, this is. We see Razor being the sponsor on the top team, with Razor from the top to bottom. And we see everybody of Orange saying Razor, Razor, Razor. It's kind of funny. Razors everywhere. But Morphling banned out, so they don't want to have that carry together with the Venomancer. Would of course be a very solid combination, but just something that they don't want to do. There's of course still a lot of options left. I mean, we have an Anti-Mage, we have got a Tidehunter apparently, and we've seen Tidehunter solo more often lately, so would not be surprised if he is a solo lane for them. Venomancer Tidehunter could potentially be together with Tidehunter being the one to securely farm, to safely farm, and go for a bit of a semi-carry Tide to have this Blink Dagger up fairly early so they can go for some team fights. One thing to note here though, Tidehunter is a hero with one of those big ultimates that Rubik would love to steal. And
10 seconds remaining.
I mean, of course Tidehunter can do his Anchor Smash straight after, but sometimes it's just not in time enough, and Rubik will be able to steal it. I'm curious to see if he's going to be able to do so. That's going to be at least something that he's going to try to do. We still see an Enigma pickup for Dare, so they're going to send him in the jungle, which makes me believe that Leshrac and Rubik may be still a dual lane, or otherwise Rubik solo with Leshrac with someone that's still left to be picked up for Dare, depending on what hero Orange will pick up. Are they going to go for a kind of a hard carry? Then Dare will be forced to do the same, I think. But if not, they are pretty free to pick whatever they want. Beastmaster would then be a good opportunity for Dare to still have. And you would think then, okay, but then they don't have a carry. But like I said, they would only do that if Orange doesn't get a hardcore carry either. Never mind. There is the anti-mage. So we will see Tidehunter solo, Venomancer with the anti-mage, even though we have seen anti-mages solo laning as well. So there's a bit of possibilities there for Orange. Let's see the last pickup for Dare. They need a, well, it really depends on what they're going to do with the Rubik and Leshrac. But they need something that can carry. Maybe even a Marana, if they want to end it earlier than the anti-mages get big, because you can't really count on anything to counter anti-mage that late on. Something with disables might be a good thing as well. Of course, they already have a Shackle, Black Hole, Telekinesis and a Stun. They have got a lot of disables going on there. And they go for Bounty Hunter, so a solo lane indeed, and a solo lane that has quite a lot of presence as soon as he's level 6. Gonna give his team that extra track gold, and is gonna make sure that he gives his gold gives his team that advantage that they want in the early game to take out the anti-mage in time before he gets too big. And here we go, and we are in the directed camera because I am doing a TV. And oh, oopsie. Free camera. Of course, someone said that if I had the directed camera, at least I wouldn't miss First Blood. Yeah, that is true, but it's not as much fun. Yeah, you see in the chat, dangerous pick for the Bounty Hunter. It is a gamble. Dare is now gambling that they can get that advantage and then take out Orange before anti-mage gets too big. That is basically their plan. But the thing is, they don't have a safety net. If they don't get that advantage, if they can't get that presence early game, then they won't win the game. It's that simple. Anti-mage will get too big, and there won't be any time to do anything with that. So let's see who's playing what for Orange first. We have Winter playing the Tidehunter, Mushi on the anti-mage, everybody of Orange in the Radiant jungle, by the way. X is gonna be in the on the Chen in the jungle. Yamate is gonna be on the Invoker, and last but not least, we're gonna have Ice playing the Venomancer. And now we can see a bit of the lanes. We're gonna have anti-mage together with a Venomancer. Tidehunter will be soloing most likely on the top lane with the Invoker mid lane. So that is the lineup gonna be for Orange. We have for Dare, we've got Mag on the Windrunner. He will be up versus the Anti-Mage and the Venomancer. I mean, he might be able to stay in range for the experience, but he won't be able to do that much if the Venomancer is gonna be able to stick around there the whole time, because that's just too dangerous for him to be there. We have got God Kill Them All, or G, playing the Rubik in the middle lane. And he'll be up versus that Invoker. And if his Ability Rune on Ice, he's actually going towards the mid lane, maybe trying to go for First Blood here. He does know that that Invisibility Rune was picked up though. I mean, they do have a ward there. Maybe he's expecting them to be at the bottom lane, because we see Windrunner being very careful there. Oh, switching back to mid just in case. And Ice is just going to sit here, and hopefully for him, G will make a mistake of going too far out, and then he will land a Gale, and then he might be just waiting for the level 2 on the Invoker to get a Cold Snap or something. But until that happens, I'm just going to continue introducing Phonic for Dare in the jungle, playing the Enigma. We'll find Ice if he goes too far. Well, there he goes. I won't be able to do anything. Oh, still lands a Gale, but it's just harassment. There will be fine, or G will be fine, sorry. In the meantime, top lane, we have a gank going on. Leshrac could land a stun if he wants to. If he can, yes he can. Right clicks are there. Will this be turning into a First Blood? It might be. Nope. too tanky. TI2 too tanky. Picked up a ring of protection to start off with as well. So very good job for him there. We have Arstyle playing the Bounty Hunter, and Goblak or Goblin is gonna be on the Leshrac. So that's the lineup on the top lane. Cold Snap in the meantime on Rubik. I am really hoping that I'm not gonna miss the first blood. So far I've been in all the action, so credit where it's due. As well, Windrunner might be in some trouble. We're gonna see a Gale, and this might be turning into a first blood, even though the Windrunner is there, and I do think that might be enough to for her to go at the tower. And Anti-Mage already think, you know what, I'm not gonna go there. This is not a first blood, so he backs off, and Mag will be fine. Will be forced to eat at least a couple of his tangos or uses himself. So that is at least something they got out of that one. And now he knows that Venomancer is around there, and he knows that he should be extra careful. And we will be extra careful also. He's gonna check out for the rune, gonna pick it up as well. Chen being too late to pick that one up. I'm gonna see last hits in the nice story. He didn't have that up just yet. We have got an Invoker on 5 for 3 with a Rubik on 9 for 5. Rubik doing slightly better. Of course, that is also partly because Invoker is going for a Quest Wax. I mean, Quest Wax, and he didn't pick up Blades of Attack first, which is something that we normally see, because that just makes right-clicking, last hitting a lot easier if you don't have your X-Sword. But that might hamper him slightly in the last hits, but he is fine as long as he's getting levels, and he knows that, so he's just gonna go for the safe side. The circlet there already in his inventory, and this guy is gonna be someone that we have to watch out for. The speed of which he is farming is gonna determine the length of the game, kinda. If he fasts very fast, then we know that Dare will try to push faster, because they need to be getting pressure on before Anti-Mage gets too big. They need to get that advantage before then. And if he farms slowly, if Anti-Mage gets picked off a couple of times, then they have a bit longer to do that. So that determines the length of the game. One thing that I just want to point out also, I mean, we have Chen, of course, in the jungle on the Dire side, Radiant side, sorry, who is getting some nice lashes with this Wildkin. But Chen, compared to Enigma in the jungle, Enigma is farming faster. Enigma is actually one of the fastest farming heroes in the jungle, next to Lycan. Lycan is pretty close by on that one. Maybe even slightly ahead on the Enigma, but Enigma doesn't waste any gold, so to speak. He gets all the gold from the heroes, from the creeps in the jungle, while Chen has to turn some around to be at his side, and he is actually doing a good job with stacking. And I do like this. I do like this purely because he has the Wildkin. Where did he put it? And with the Wildkin's Tornado, he is able to kill off those creep waves so fast. He's even gonna get another Wildkin if he wants to, if he gets enough levels. So good play by him, and we'll see him getting some extra golden levels there. So that might actually give him on track again on the Enigma. We see Enigma with most last hits, but that's also, of course, jungle hits, so it doesn't matter as much. We have a race towards a regen rune in this top rune spot. I do think that Winter will get it though over the Rubik. Unless the telekinesis is fast enough. That might be the case. It could be. And we apparently have a keyboard problem on Mushi, so... Well, not apparently, I don't think on him, I think it's on one of his teammates. But that's what we're waiting for right now. Enigma has his soul ring completed. I mean, it's just fine. It's an Enigma in the jungle. He'll be fine until Orange thinks, you know what, let's go hunt that Enigma. But they have an anti-mace. They've got nothing to worry about. They don't need to hunt that Enigma down. The only thing they need to do is, as soon as Dare thinks, that they are ready to do something with their heroes, as in to leave their lanes and start forcing fights and start taking kills, with this bounty hunter being level 6, that might actually be the start of that. But when that happens, they have to try to counter that and stop that from happening, and maybe lay some pressure for themselves to distract Dare from going on anti-mage, or from going for anti-mage, I should say. But Dare won't go for anti-mage all that fast, purely because he is, I mean, it's an anti-mage. He has a great survivability, has an escape, and it would require a lot of heroes from Dare to be there for that kill, or for that gank on the anti-mage, and it is just, it would probably be too much. It would not be worth it. It would not be worth it. We'll probably see Dare that they want to go get their advantage, like that's their plan for their lineup, and just being confident in that they can they can end it earlier before the anti-mage is too fat to deal with. And we have a go again. Let's see who gets the rune. Telekinesis indeed. And there's Rubik picking up the regen rune. The Gush lands. It looks like Winter wanting to force that one out. We have Enigma thinking about leaving the jungle if Tidehunter would have chased that, but he is smart and he backs off. In the meantime, we have Arstyle being very close on the wrong side of his tower. He's gonna get a well, Tidehunter gets a shuriken toss. Is there going to be a dive coming in? Leshrac is here as well. This might not be ending good for Winter. He's running, and the Goblin is not fast enough. No stun from him. It might still be a tower, though. Level 2 on Edict, and the pushing power here coming out from Leshrac and Enigma is just so big at the early levels. Fortification being popped. Tidehunter can't do anything against this. And we will probably see this tower go down, and maybe they will even continue going for the tier 2 tower, because I don't think that Tidehunter can do anything against it either. The only thing he should be happy about is that he is still getting levels. He is level 4, so as soon as he's level 6 he's going to try to force out some team fights and take that advantage with that. Take some of that advantage with that, because that is the thing that Orange can do. Because I just said that Orange might want to apply some pressure when Bounty Hunter is ready to fight, and they have a Tidehunter, so they are definitely able to apply the pressure. And this might be the start of it. Venomancer, who's level 3, is going to help defend this tier 2 tower. Still level 4 only on the Tidehunter though, so no Ravages yet, so we're still having to wait for that one to happen. But at least Venomancer is here to help out, and he actually picked up Sentry for it, so maybe they want to go for this. Maybe they want to try to gank it up. We have Invoker 19 for 9, where did Rubik go? There he is, and 22 for 6 on the Rubik, so fairly even still, as we have 3 versus 2 with the Wall of Wards. Artstyle here, Goblack here, and we still have Enigma being here as well. And he's level 6, he doesn't have mana, but he can just Soul Ring and still have enough mana for his Black Hole. There he has it. And he might even want to Soul Ring Malefice and then Black Hole. He's able to do that. Track going up on a Tidehunter. I'm expecting something from this very soon. Smoke is about to run out. Artstyle is invisible. And then they're gonna go track up again. Malefice. Gale hits on 2. Here comes Phonic. Is there a Black Hole? Yes it is. Catches 2. This will be first blood. Leshrac picking up the kill. A stun on Tidehunter. Telekinesis. Anchor Smash is, well, tried to do it, didn't do it. Artstyle Tornado won't hit him. Artstyle is safe. 1 for 0. I can't believe that Tidehunter didn't die there. Great play from there. I mean, we saw what they were setting up for. They did it. They successfully did it. Got a good Black Hole there. Enigma didn't die. I have to say it was pretty close, but it didn't die. And Artstyle didn't die. Pretty close also, but you know, no kill. And Venomancer being the only one going down, giving first blood, and it was the Leshrac that picked up the kill. And Tower didn't get pressured all that much. But Leshrac with the kill, I mean, he's a supportish Leshrac, so he will be getting some extra gold with that, and it's actually very good to have that gold up on your supports. And saying that he's a support, I mean, he's got 15 last hits now. He's not doing that bad for if you can't call him a support. Maybe, well, it's of course only because Bounty Hunter's not here right now, so he'll be back on the lane shortly. In the meantime, bottom lane, we have Windrunner level 3, still 11 for 0 upon him, and Anti-Mage. Oh, Anti-Mage. 49 for 19. So I was saying he'll determine the speed of the game. Right now it's looking to be not a very long game. I'm thinking 30 minutes before Mushi can end it. There's no answer from there to this. They need a bigger goal advantage to deal with him. Well, of course, you know, we're only 7 minutes in the game. What am I talking about? But they need a big goal advantage to deal with that, and to get a couple of sheep sticks. Probably to deal with that anti-mage. Oh, Ice. Shackle doesn't latch, doesn't need to let Power Shot. One more right click. Track gold for everybody. Windrunner picking up the kill, and the rest is able to back off. And the TP comes in too late. Tidehunter has a Ravage though. He wanted to do this. Is there gonna be a Shackle? Nah, too much threatening support, because of course Tidehunter is not alone there, and they know that. Chen around. Invoker around would be too risky. It would take too long to kill off a Tidehunter. He's just such a tanky hero. Oh wow, he still wants to go for this? Gonna try to bait out a Ravage. Tornado though, here comes the Tornado, got stolen by God. Hand of God going through. X in some trouble, Power Shot not hitting him, he has to back off. Hand of God going through the Dire as well, because that got stolen. God, good stole, it's good steal. 10 going down, steal to the bounty hunter. Well, Invoker gets the kill on Rubik, but I gotta say, that was some awesome steal from the Rubik. I mean, first we saw him do a tornado, then he got a hand of God, and yeah, by Invoker. I think you're about as good as dead unless you're gonna be able to get away. He is, of course, has got pretty high in Wex. He is pretty fast. He is gonna be able to get away with his face boots. Nice job. Able to survive that dive, because that definitely was a dive. Who might not be able to survive that is Enigma, who just dived too far, and it's Chen that picks up the last hit with his script, and good counter kill there for Orange. I can't believe that, I still can't believe that God picked up a hand of God. That was funny.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
In the meantime, Rubik back on the bottom lane this time, and finally maybe they want to try to do something with that anti-mage, because they haven't done anything with that anti-mage. Anti-mage, 64 last hits, 27 denies. I mean, Windrunner, she got some last hit, but she doesn't have a single deny. Not a single one. And it looks like Rubik is gonna stay here on the lane with Windrunner rotating towards the mid lane together with the rest. And with the rest, I mean everybody else up there, apart from the Rubik, is now on this mid lane. Nobody on the top lane, with also Invoker moving towards this mid lane. So this is 4 versus 4. If this turns into a fight. But Tidehunter still has his Ravage, so it might not be a very even for Bounty Hunter from the side. Landing a track, they want to know where that Tidehunter is all the time. And it looks like there is looking to push, but I am not sure if they can really push against a Tidehunter that has the Ravage ready, as well as a Wall of Wards that has a Venomancer putting them down constantly. Edict though, yeah, okay. Fortification off. Eidolon's Edict, and it's Enigma that gets the last hit on the tower. They don't even need to take a team fight. They will still fight Arsenal though. Stun from the Shrek doesn't hit anything. Ice Ace gonna drop here. Bounty Hunter pick up the kill. Ravage kills off the Bounty Hunter. Hand of God going through. What did he do? He stole the Anchor Smash. Black Hole being casted. Phonic going down though. And that is not a good trade for Dare. I mean, they got the tower and they got the Venomancer, but okay, Venomancer for Enigma, not a good trade. And are they gonna get more? It looks like they might. Shrek in a lot of trouble. Mushi here in the midst of all of this as well, wants to get a kill. Might be able to get a kill. Rubik in the back, still killing off the Tidehunter. There he goes. Tidehunter dropping on the side there. And I'm quite surprised that Mushi didn't blink after the Enigma, and after the Shrek, and went for that kill, because I think he might have been able to take it. But just being very careful, and he didn't have his mana void, so maybe he just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna continue farming. And there's now 4 versus 5 on kills, with an anti-mage that got an assist, anti-mage that got the experience as well. He's level 9 right now, together with the Invoker. Rubik level 10 though, highest level on the map, but no level 9s on there after that one. So yeah, anti-mage doing just a very good job here, being present for the fight. Still a shame he didn't get that kill.
Bottom tower is under attack.
But yeah, even, and that shouldn't be even, because it should be in favor of Dare right now, in theory, because that, okay, the anti-mage was in the fight, so it was a kind of 5-on-5 fight, but in theory, looking at the lineup, Dare should have the early game advantage. Of course, Ravage was used, and Ravage is a kind of a game changer, and we saw the Ravage killing off the Bounty Hunter. Without that, Bounty Hunter might be able to get some extra kills, but still, not what Dare wanted to. They got towers though. They got 2 towers right now, top tower and mid tower, so they have the advantage there. Gold graph in favor of them also, 4k, but it's 4k in favor, but still that anti-mage, that's just, it's an anti-mage. What else can I say about that? Really, mechanism being built on Enigma. We see that build all the time. So Enigma going mechanism first. And they need that too. I mean, they need to survive those teamfights initiations, and you can't always count on Rubik picking off a Hand of God. And he's got an Anchor Smash purely because he thought he might be able to steal the Ravage from that Ravage that Tidehunter did in the mid lane, but wasn't able to do so. And now he steals the Blink. That's always nice to have. So mobility, extra initiation power, or getaway power, obviously, whichever is needed. And Tidehunter back to farming. Probably he's gonna want his Blink Dagger next item. Unless he wants to go for some extra tankiness, but he doesn't really. He's been quite tanky, and he's got the levels. He is doing okay. Roshan being attempted here by Dare on the Roshan pit. There is a Radiant Ward, but I don't think it scouts that. Nah, it doesn't. It doesn't. So yeah, Dare will definitely get Roshan without any repercussions unless Orange has a clue about what's going on. Will they be able to kill it off in time? I think so. I think so. I hope so. Shackle does Ledge, Windrunner picking up the kill, and there's a Ravage. Arstyle, a lot of trouble. Central being placed. Tessaface finishing it up. Roshan goes down. The Rubik picking up the Aegis. Tidehunter drops. EMP goes off. There is Bounty Hunter buys back. He wants to be in this fight. We have getting killed off. Nice Leshrac stun helping. That one out. Double kill for the Rubik, and they're on the chase. There's no blink up for the Rubik anymore. He stole the Test of Faith instead, and his anti-mage that's on the run. Shackle doesn't ledge. Does slow him down for a second, but it's an anti-mage. He will be able to blink away and should be okay. Unless the rest of there is just not going to let him go. The track is on there, of course, so they know exactly where he's going. Track will be off only shortly. He's going to probably try to TP out. Nope. Shackle, I'm not sure what he was thinking to do there. Shackle ledges, power shot, and he blinks away. He blinks away and TPs. No! Fade Bolt! Dominating Rubik. Nice, that track giving him vision to do that. He was just waiting for the track to go off, maybe, and then blink away into the jungle where he hoped that they didn't see him, but track was on there for too long of duration, and he gets the kill, and they will get it. The last tier 1 tower still standing on the side of Orange, and they're looking good. Well, looking good, considering Anti-Mage has got a lot of farm. I mean, this is what I was expecting. As in, this is what should happen in a game where one team got early game, another team got late game. So, yeah, they're making good use of their advantage right now. And definitely, I mean, with the Ravage kill as well, they got the Roshan kill, they got that extra gold, and Rubik didn't even die. I mean, he's 4 for 1. Didn't die in that encounter and got the Aegis still, so Dare still has that to fall back onto. Still, it's a shame that Bounty Hunter died again so fast, though. I mean, he wasn't able to participate in that fight all too much, apart from having that track on there. He did buy back, but he didn't get any kills back for that. Telekinesis, EMP. Stun from Leshrac, still hitting, is going to be sent home, will be in time, I think so. Venomancer ulti will go off. Leshrac in a lot of trouble, is going to stay alive for now though, gets a lot of health back from the stick charge as well as from the mechanism as well. So at least they stay alive and they get a kill there on the Venomancer, so not all wasted. They don't get the tower though, which is probably what they were after, at least maybe the Tidehunter kill, but Tidehunter got sent home. You can't do anything against that, so... yeah, oh well. Chen building towards the mechanism as well. He's a bit slower than the Enigma. But then again, he has a Hand of God. He doesn't need it as badly as the Dire team does. Even though, of course, you have Telekinesis, Stun, Leshrac Stun to follow it up. Invoker is not going to be able to stay alive here, or is he? No, he is not. Leshrac picking up the kill. Quick pick off. Stick around. Am I just continuing to stick around? The only one that's not there though is again Anti-Mage. Battle Fury completed up on him, so he's gonna be farming freely in the jungle. He's gonna farm so fast. That is just quite deadly. Chen, what are you doing? Oh, he was microing his creeps. He's got a nice amount of creeps actually. Wildkins are good anti-pushers, and right now they're getting pushed, so good ones to have for sure. We have got Dare rotating. Are they gonna try to pick off Mushi again? They might. There's no wards up for Orange here though, so Mushi is just purely relying on his... now he's gonna TP. I was gonna say purely relying on his blink away abilities, and it's gonna be Dare that's gonna be coming here too late. No disables to kill him off. They would have used the black hole for him if they had to. They do have a lot of pushing power here though. Again, Leshrac and Enigma. It's just a tier 2 tower is going to be their target. A lot of pushing power coming towards that. They do have the Venomancer and the ward. Like I said, these Wildkins, great counter pushes, and the Venomancer ward there as well to help out. And it looks like Tidehunter is looking for another Ravage. Maybe they try to force out a team fight here. We have Enigma picking up a blink there, so we might see some awesome black holes very shortly. Is it in his inventory? Yes, it is actually. He picked it up on the side shop. Cool. Oh yeah, these tornadoes, and they give vision also, so they see them standing here, and he actually has to back off and slows him down. It's just very annoying to push in against that. And once again, Bounty Hunter from the side gets a gush in the face. Oh wow, 4 staffs. There's a 4 staff on the Windrunner, but she's just gonna stand on the side. She's building a 4 staff. She doesn't have it just yet. Rubik does though. And someone TP's away. Oh, they want to go for the Anti-Mage? Blink away. He does. So that was a stalemate. Both on one side of the tower, no initiation being done. Orange not making any mistakes for Dare to profit on. And they back out. It looks like Arstyle is trying to find a kill. I mean, that's something that a bounty hunter has to do. He has to try to get those one-on-one kills. Oh, track, shuriken toss, he backs off, takes a gush still though. Tornado hits. Do they have a gem or something? No. Nah, there's the dust. He will be able to go away from that one though. Rubik, Blink Dagger. Wow, a lot of mobility coming out from the Dare team. Oh, wow, he came back. Why did he came back? And he goes down. Evoker picking up the kill. He was dusted. He knew he was visible. I wonder why he came back there. Anti-Mage was even there just in case he was needed. As he's on his way anyway towards the top lane because that's where the farm is. Oh, wow. Why did he come back? It's not Arstyle's greatest game here on the Bounty Hunter. Getting picked off 3 times. 2 times of which was in a big team fight right before, well, at the start of the team fight, which is not really ideal. Because of the Ravage, he got killed off twice. And for the people asking, this is indeed game number 1. There was a big delay. Wow, Black Hole being casted purely for the Anti-Mage. The Shrek Stone Hand of God going through will be enough. I think it will. Shackle latches though. Power shot from the low ground. Gets a kill. Enigma getting the last hit on that one. Nice pick off for Dare. They need to continue doing this if they want. I mean, if they don't get the advantage in the game by towers, by gold. Oh, hey, hello. Evoker still alive. I'm not sure for how much longer though. Shackle does latch. Actually, Power Shot finishes it off. Yeah, I was gonna say if they don't get it by tower advantage, you'll be stand home. We'll be fine. And then they need to find the Anti-Mage and make sure the game lasts longer than otherwise they mentioned. Chant, Shuriken Toss, and Power Shot dominating. Mag, another Shackle, latches, Tidehunter. Wow, he has a Ravage, he doesn't want to use it. Will he drop the gem though? He might if he goes down, he drops a gem, he uses 6 charges already. He's gonna stay alive, it looks like. Yes, he is. He will stay alive, and it's gonna be the tower that will go down as a reward for winning that team fight. Creeps from Jen will drop as well with the tower hitting on Goblet, but he doesn't care. He's a tanky. Lashraki got his Bloodstone complete. We have Windrunner very low on HP, finished her 4 staff. Arstyle is pretty low on HP. It still doesn't have that much, but we saw, yeah, he died at too much crucial moments. He's just a step behind. And of course, in theory, he's only there to land a track on people so that he can provide them with some extra gold, which is definitely working out. I mean, the gold graph, yeah, Dare in favor with the gold graph, over 10k in favor even, so that's a lot of gold difference right there, with the experience graph also in favor, because the last couple of kills were all on the, for Dare, or mostly for Dare I should say, especially when they get a kill on the Anti-Mage. Also Anti-Mage, who is pretty high level, also highest level in the game, and even if you're 3 versus 1, you get a kill on the highest level in the game, that is good. That is a lot of experience for your team, so that is why we see the experience graph. Oh, this experience graph so far in favor of Dare. It's still, I just want to put it into perspective, it's still early game versus late game. This is what Dare is supposed to be having, with Anti-Mage being the one to, well, to save Orange late game. That's basically it. So, yeah, just want to point that out again. Still, it looks good for Dare. So far, their strategy is working out, because they want to be able to end it before Orange gets too big with that Anti-Mage. And they're doing a good job so far. And let's see if they can keep on the pressure, because that is exactly what they're trying to do. We don't see them going back to the lanes, no. They're keeping the pressure on, making sure that, okay, you know what, Anti-Mage is gonna farm, but he is actually the only one really able to actually get some farm, because they can't really kill him off all the time, obviously. And the rest of Orange just gets forced back into the base, forced back behind towers to just defend those towers from going down, because Dare is just making sure that they're keeping the pressure on. Venomancer words. I have to say, it seems such a silly spell to steal, but it's actually such a good spell to steal. It's a great spell to steal, even. Tidehunter looking for a Ravage. Track going on there. Yeah, great spell to steal. You can counter push, but then you can counter push with counter push wards. It's just such a useful spell. It's more like it. I mean, you won't be able to get big plays from it, but it's still it has an impact for sure. Let's see if they're gonna line their disables up perfectly on the Tidehunter to avoid him getting a level 2 Ravage up. Off. Still have the Blinky and Black Hole ready. The Enigma probably gonna be building towards the BKB if he gets a chance. Wow, Mushi is gonna blink away. Is it gonna be in time though? I think it is. Here comes the rest of Orange wanting to support in case they were trying to go for it. They know that, so they back off. And Roshan will be up again. Aegis is gone on the Rubik. And Darren knows that. Shackle, yeah, got the Lincoln Sphere off there. This time though, Orange is aware that this is happening. I don't have lags. I'm not dropping any frames right now. We might see a Ravage team fight in the mid here, in the Roshan pit. Tornado. Is it gonna be a Ravage? Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? No. Nope. Okay. Roshan slowly but steadily going down. No blink there yet on the Tidehunter. Mag in the net. Leshrac picks up the Aegis. I mean, yeah, they couldn't really go in. They don't have the initiation. They need a blink dagger up on Winter, and then they would have been able to do something, but they just couldn't do anything. It's too risky with the black hole being around the corner. That's the thing, of course, by the Roshan pit. If you're gonna fight there, it's of course great to fight there with those big team fight ultimates like a Ravage, but black hole is gonna win it from you, and that's just something that you don't really want to have. You don't want to get a 5-man black hole for a Roshan with the chance of dying. And just apparently some people having some lag. I'm gonna try to do something against it. I'm not sure if it works, but if it does, then you're welcome. If it doesn't, then at least I tried. Just closing off some things. I think I closed off everything that I have. Cool. Maybe it works. Who knows? Did the tower get denied? Yes, it did. Windrunner denied the tower. Nice. That's the first tower going down on their side, by the way, and gets denied. Big things there. At least getting some gold towards Orange with that, perhaps. Still gold graph in favor of there, though. The thing about having a steady gold graph at the steady line is that I've been told that if you don't have a change in the gold graph anymore, it keeps even, regardless of how much advantage or disadvantage you have, you're actually winning. You're holding your ground and you're gaining your advantage back. Especially considering they still have towers to take down to get that extra gold back. And this tower is an example of that, because it looks like they want to go for that shackle though on Winter. EMP going off. It looks like Mag is in a lot of trouble. Will be trying to run away. Oh, Black Hole catches only Winter though, but that's the most important one. No Ravage just yet. Power shot. Winter. No Ravage. Drops the gem. Also, Windrunner picking him up. Picking the kill up, that is. I'm not sure if he picked up they weren't done here. We see the Venomancer going down. Rubik picking up that kill. Mushi will be sent home. Will be saved. Track up on the Chen. They will try to get that kill, yet he's gonna try to TP home. Will be in time. No, gets interrupted. Power shot. Bam. Rubik actually being the one to pick up the last hit. I'm not sure why he was there, but he goes away again. Cool. So it is a double kill for the Rubik. It is 3-4-0, and their tier 1 tower still stands. And where's the gem? Did Windrunner indeed pick up the gem? That was the thing that I meant. Or did they delete the gem? No, it's on Leshrac. And Leshrac, who is putting pressure on this tier 3 tower. I mean, that is exactly what they need to do. They want a team fight, and they are going to try to take something in return for it. Having their own tower still standing is not enough. They need to while they are still winning those team fights, they need to get something in return. And tier 3 tower would have been nice. And Leshrac, he's got a Bloodstone, he's got Boots of Travel. He is gonna. Oh, I was thinking there's no hero here, but it was just a creep. It was fine. What was I saying? Yeah, he is gonna go for BKB next. Smoke is on. They want to continue keeping the momentum. This is their time. This is their window. They have the advantage. They know they do. They know there's a black hole yet. Oh, is there going to be a Malefice? No black hole just yet though. No telekinesis. Their edict, and there goes the first one. Venomancer dropped. There is the Ravage, but nobody to follow it up with. EMP goes down, but a BKB on Enigma. Make sure that he at least doesn't get hit by that one. Power shot doesn't get a kill. Yule Scepter on the Windrunner even. One down. Only the Venomancer. I'm not sure if that was really worth it. At least, wow, actually, they baited out the Ravage.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
But they lost the tier 2 tower. And that is anti-mage. I mean, I don't keep that much track on Anti-Mage because Anti-Mage is Anti-Mage. But he's got Manta Style, he's got a Bell of Fury, he is doing just fine. And the longer it goes on, the more fine he'll be. The longer it takes Dara to push in these tier 3 towers and get some advantage on the lanes, with barracks going down, the better he is doing. 2700 gold up on him. He is having a good time indeed. We have a gold graph and he's still even. We can't say anything against that, about that. Experience graph still in favor of theirs. They're still taking the kills. Again, Venom as a kill, okay, you know, it is nice and everything, but it's not as good as you want to. Wow, look at this gold per minute. Hello, Anti-Mage. That is why Anti-Mage is Anti-Mage. Quite surprised he didn't pick up his threats yet, though. Always been told that he needs that to make good use of the battlefield. Of course, now he has the Mount Star already, so that it doesn't work anymore, or it doesn't matter anymore, rather. Chen will be fine. Anti-Mage is blinking through, she's fine. Are they gonna try to go for him? Nah. Wow. Oh, I was thinking, why does he blink twice in a row? But it's the blink from the Anti-Mage that is still nice. Nice shackle, but the Force Staff also to help him stay alive. Force Staff was actually from Windrunner, helped him. Probably was aiming the wrong direction. Not the direction that, or facing the wrong direction, not the direction that he was hoping to be. Or maybe just Force Staff him out just so he couldn't do a Ravage. Could be a good one too. Look at that Edict just ripping through this tower. Tower will drop fairly fast, and there's no fortification, so they can't do anything against that. And they don't have a Ravage just yet though, 13 seconds. And he picked up a different gem, so another gem for Dara to kill off if they manage to do it. It's gonna be difficult though. Bounty Hunter's BKB is complete. Extract 2700 gold, gets thrown up in the air, gets some of his mana burned, but you know, he's got a Bloodstone, he doesn't matter. Shackle doesn't hit. Pretty low Shrek actually. He's gonna boost the travel towards the bottom lane to get some farm there, and it's there that backs off. Not a good chance yet, not a good opportunity yet. Pipe up on the Windrunner. Let's see some other items up on the Radiant side in the meantime. I mean, we've seen Anti-Mage and he's been farming fairly fast, and the rest of Orange has just been forced back the entire time, as in into their base, behind their towers. We see Chen, he is building still towards his mechanism. It's not going fast. He's been picked off. He can't really farm freely because he'll get picked off. And Tide Hunter has to buy gems apparently, and doesn't have that much items for that as well either. He picked up a Vitality booster. It's gonna be just a Vitality booster for now, at least a casual Vitality booster, to give him some more tankability so that he doesn't die in the duration of the disables of Dare. That is his main fear, that he can't pump out his Ravage when needed. And that isn't going for Blink Dagger just yet. Got 300 gold. Or if he's going for it, he's a long way away from it. Whoopsie. Not sure what the courier is doing here. Well, probably waiting for Windrunner to place the boards before giving the magic stick back. Let's see some other items. I mean, Venommancer's support doesn't have that much. An Invoker. Oh, Tornado. Track. Gem of True Sight is there, so they do see him. BKB popped on a Bounty Hunter though, and they back off. Invoker got a 4-step, he got the Evil Scepter that we saw being used on Mag earlier, and he's not doing all too great, as in not doing amazingly awesome, but he doesn't really need to. I mean, if we look at this gold per minute, we see at least Invoker doing okay compared to the rest. These three not really all too happy. That's also because the towers are not down that much, even though now there's only two tower difference, with these middle towers still standing. And Anti-Mage being able to clear off the entire top lane. But it is Anti-Mage that is gonna be the dangerous one. He's level 19, he's got a Heart of Trask. Really, how are you gonna kill him off? It will be a very difficult job to do so. Not something that you would enjoy doing. Tornado. Doing some damage to the poor Eidolons there. I mean, they've got the best turtle hero in the game. One of the best turtle heroes in the game. Orange, that is. So it's very hard for Dare to push in against that. They know that they have to push most likely, but they can't really push in. And right now, the longer it takes, Mushi is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And he blinks away. Better safe than sorry, even though he might have been able to get a kill up on the Enigma. In the meantime, middle lane we have Yamate being turned to Piglet, Ravage being used to save him. Force Staff as well, and they back off. Rubik got no spells in his inventory, as in nothing stolen. This one. Net worth, yeah. Anti-mage, anti-mage, anti-mage. And now they want to go for this. They know that there's no Ravage. This is their chance. They have a black hole, they have a blink. They need some visits up on the high ground. Here, where's the track? Where's the track? There's the track. They needed that. And we're gonna see Enigma trying to look for that black hole. He can blink, BKB black holes, everything he wants. If we see already Leshrac dying, but he had the Aegis, so he'll be back up. We'll be back up again in a second. Well, gets put into a net though. Cold Snap as well. 4-star forward. Enigma still looking for it, but we see the positioning of Orange being very spread out. You can't get more than 2 into one black hole, and he knows it, and they back off. And then once again, they just can't push in on this lineup. It's too much. And I do think the later this goes on, the longer this line is gonna be even on the gold. Same thing for the experience. This guy is gonna become unkillable soon. He is gonna become... Well, of course he's killable, but they don't really I mean, they don't even have sheep sticks. They have got a Malefice and a black hole to disable him. They've got spells to damage him, not all that much right click power because Bounty Hunter has not been able to do as well as he probably wanted to. And they don't have enough right click power to kill off the anti-mage now in the time they have the disables going on. Not with right click power, but with spells, yeah. But if anti-mage is gonna go for BKB next, really, what can you do? Focus Fire, Roshan. He's gonna be attempted here. There is a ward here, and also this tornado giving some vision, so they know what's going on. They don't have the Ravage for another 24 seconds, so I'm not sure if they want to go for this. They might though. Might be a mistake, because black hole's on there, and Enigma knows that this might be his chance for a good black hole. Here comes the TI2 first, gets a track, and he's gonna be able to back off. BKB popped on the art style. He's looking for a kill. It's gonna be Winter that's gonna go for a black hole being cast for him. They think his Ravage is off cooldown. Drops the gem, and I've got too late for that one. As their chase is on. 4-staff telekinesis. Chen being caught out. He will be dying here, I think. Though, yeah. Rubik picking up the kill. And the rest of the team from Orange is already backed off. And they picked off another gem. Where's the gem? Where's the gem? Where's the gem? Did they delete it? I guess they did. No, it's on Windrunner. Both Windrunner and Leshrac have a gem right now. And Roshan will go down. But once again, this doesn't really change anything. They still can't push into the base of Orange. I'm really curious to see how they're gonna try to get around that, because they know that head on 5 on 4, 5 on 5, if anti-mage is or isn't there, they know that they're not at the advantage. As in, they know that they're not guaranteed to take that fight, and they can't afford to lose. It would give Orange so much experience, because the level difference is quite immense. Of course anti-mage is the biggest, level 21, with level 17 being the next one in line. But still, again, anti-mage, yeah, he's not gonna get scouted out. And he knows now that he's probably has to TP. 2400 gold, he actually picked up his threads, nice. And he's gonna TP out. Yeah, they were looking for him, I can't find him. Nice play. Mushi making sure that he is always somewhere where he can farm, and if he's not, then even still he is. Wards being placed by Mag. Again, dropped his magic stick for that one. I mean, they don't really have that solid support that Vendomancer is from the Radiant side. If we look at the hero levels, it's actually Bounty Hunter that is lowest. He picked up a Javelin and is gonna go. He's gonna go for an MKB, then I would think, but it's a bit weird item to get that one first. But maybe he's just not getting any other farm. There goes the last tier 2 tower. At least that is what Dare can do. That is their strong suit. We saw that earlier. We knew that earlier. But once again, you can't push into this base. Invoker, Venomancer is too much. And they have to defend their tier 3 tower too, because even if they were to try, there would be Anti-Mage with his Manta style that would try to do something in return. Anti-Mage actually gets turned into a piglet. Will there be a shackle? Shuriken toss, telekinesis. He is so tanky, he will be able to blink out. Oh, blink afterwards then from Rubik. He's still gonna turn around. Is there gonna be support? No, not in time. He blinks and he can TP out if he wants to. Doesn't really want to though. Is there gonna be telekinesis? 4 seconds until Mushi gets a telekinesis, but another blink is able to be used. Rubik looking for a blink. Is he gonna blink? Yeah, telekinesis. Where it is? Where is it? Look at that, look. It's just blinking at double blinks and force up. There's a telekinesis, there's another blink. Enigma Malefice. Is it gonna be a black hole for in 4 seconds? Antimate's blinking away, blinking straight into the piglet of the other one. Yeah, he goes down. Rubik getting the kill and earned. I have to say, earned. It is definitely earned that Rubik got that kill. I mean, what a chase. Come on. I have to, yeah, what a chase by G. Anti-mage on the chase, blinks all around. 39 minutes in. I say 39 minutes in because I wanna share this with people so they can watch the replay and check it out. Good plays there. But it's only the anti-mage. It's only the anti-mage, and even though it's a good one to have, they're still having to push first an Invoker and then a Venomance. And Anti-Mage actually buys back, and here comes the Ravage. Or are they gonna use it for Goblik only? I don't think so. He has the Aegis once again though, so still alive is there. Gonna make sure that he doesn't die this time. They might 4-star forward. There might be a Ravage. There it is. Hits on 2. They want to go for Goblik once again though. So far Goblik being safe. Winter in a lot of trouble. Gonna get picked off here. Hand of God going through, saving him for now. Still being alive, Black Hole being casted, catches Musi as well as Ice Mushi, who's being turned into a piglet. Shackle there as well, power shot, he is so tanky, Jesus he's so tanky, and he blinks away. Who might not be safe, he's not so tanky, is R-Style, 4-star forward, Anchor Smash might be there, doesn't kill him anymore, and it's Chen that's very low. Gem gets dropped there, by the way. Windrunner died to the Tidehunter still, and the gem actually gets left? Nah, I'm not sure. Gets picked up by the Bounty Hunter and the rest of Orange backs out. Only the Windrunner dying in that encounter. I can't believe it. It's insane. Everything used in that fight. This is game 1, by the way. Game 1, Orange versus Dare. They had a big delay on coming here. And we still don't know how this is gonna end. And I said earlier that they need Sheepsticks. Well, they got one on the Rubik. And I do think they got one on the Shrek as well. Yeah, there we go. So they have 2 already. With Winter, they're probably gonna be buying that one as well. And it is a way to deal with an anti-mage. But I mean, he is so tanky. If he gets a BKB,
Dire's middle tower,
nothing can stop him, because yeah, BKB would really make that. There goes the tower. Only 500 more gold for that BKB if he wants to have it. I do think that he needs that. He must realize it himself. He must realize that, because he gets shackled, he gets pigleted or sheepsticked or hexed, I should say. Hexed, that's the word. And oh, never mind. No BKB. Well then, Mushi, don't listen to me. He picks up an Eagle Storm, so he's gonna go for the Butterfly. Still will be able to be disabled. All the disables in the world from there, and there's a lot. There's a Shackle, there's a Stun, there's a Malefice, there's a Black Hole, there's a Telekinesis, and there's everything, every disable that Rubik manages to steal, well, from the opponent's side. CLG versus Mouse will be on this stream, yes. And but once again, I mean, even with those lowest disables, they don't really have that much gold. They don't really have that much levels, but you know, they have enough to counter push everything that's coming out from there. Tornadoes, meteors, everything. Tornado doesn't hit anything, but a Mag still gets turned into a piglet. And there's the anti-mage. 4-star forward will be enough, though I don't think it will be. The black. Well, there's a gem that will drop. Oh, nice Shackle! Great Shackle even. Anti-Mage's blinking afterwards though, and that's the gem dropping on the floor. I don't think Mushi saw the gem, so he will leave it alone. He wants to help his fight. He wants to help his team, because there is some people going down here. Where does he go? Bounty Hunter dropping. I'm not sure why he was gonna go there. He was all by himself. The Shrek backing off again. Anti-Mage blinking after him. Goblik is gonna be the target. Pops his BKB will be enough though. Anti-Mage is still trying to go for that right click damage. He has that as well. Who needs magical damage? And he is just gonna, well, Tornado of course doesn't hit, still BKB, 4-star for blink forward rather. Goblik still alive. Telekinesis and Malefice up on Anti-Mage. They can't kill him just yet though. Is there gonna be a Black Hole? No mana. No mana on the Enigma for the Black Hole. He popped his BKB but got nowhere to go. And now he gets turned into a piglet and goes down. Invoker getting the last hit. This might be the end for Dare. They lost 3 heroes. They do not have buyback on everybody. Well, they do have it at least on 2, so that is something, and they might be forced to use it as well, because Orange, they are looking quite strong right now.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
And with quite strong, I mean really strong. Tornado, Gush, Piglet, Winter, Titan to 4-staff forward. Nice net, Gen Micro. 4-staff forward. Ah, where are they gonna go? Oh, they want to kill the Gen creeps. Okay, you can do that.
Illusion.
And everybody backs off once again. I need to open a can, because I'm thirsty. Please excuse me while we're following Ice in his journey through the jungle of the Radiant Side. Fighting big monsters with beaks and stuff. Okay, I can't open this can. What the hell? There we go. Sorry for that. Okay. So, yeah. This anti-mage. He's almost got his butterfly complete. And they weren't able to push it. I'm quite surprised that they're not more aggressive, even though they have got such a big... well, it's seemingly such a big advantage right now. We've got the gold graph still in favor of there, but it's actually starting to turn around. And right now, you can consider this line the middle line, and it's actually going towards orange again, because this line was the middle line. It was the equilibrium for both teams for a very long time, and now it's going towards favor of orange. And if they can continue keeping that line up, they will be winning this game. Experience graph is the same deal. They are able to pick up some kills, and those kills give just so much experience, purely because, of course, like I said always, they are higher level than themselves, apart from the anti-mage, of course. Sorry. I have to actually drink after opening that can, who knew? Roshan will be up again shortly. Tornado will scout it out from 10, so they will see that one. BKB on the Rubik, 4-staff, Blink Dagger, Sheepstick. I mean, okay. Rubik, who has got a Blink Dagger and a 4-staff, super mobile, has the blink of anti-mage. We saw that earlier also. He was able to kind of rout the anti-mage and kill him off at the end. Great stuff. Just great stuff. Coming out. Yeah. We have Titan building towards a pipe, still has his casual vitality booster in there. Finally, mechanism is complete. We saw that earlier already, but I didn't really call it out just yet. And I think he's building towards a 4-staff perhaps, just to be able to stay alive a bit longer, get that mobility on himself as well. And of course being able to help his teammates. Very important. We've got an ultimate orb being picked up by Enigma. He probably wants a sheepstick as well. They need those disables for those anti-mage, because otherwise you won't be able to kill him off. Almost 5k gold up on the anti-mage, who wants to go for the tier 2 tower. There's gonna be supporting coming though, from both teams actually. BKB, Poplar, Shrek, turns Yamate into a piglet. There's a Courier in all of this. Where is he gonna go? He's flying towards someone. I'm gonna follow this one though, even though everybody's meeting again. Hand of God. Is there gonna be a rabbit? No, Black Hole catches 4 heroes, 2 heroes, 3. It's 3. There we go. They didn't do anything, or at least not that much. There's still a Ravage. There we go. Gets pumped out. Phonic is gonna be the one that's getting to be the target from the Tidehunter, but he won't be able to do. Well, he won't be that high on the priority list. There are already 3 heroes down on the side of Orange, and Mushi will drop as well. One of the disables. Nice Shackle helping out there, and I have to say, I'm quite impressed that Dare has not lost a single hero, and that I am impressed, definitely. And Anti-Mage not able to do as much as I thought he would. I mean, he's got a butterfly, but really, was he not able to kill off a single hero in that? Not even the Bounty Hunter? Picked up a second Javelin, MKB. Good, oh, nice anticipation. Anticipation? Yeah. Predicting powers. Arcel probably realized that there was a butterfly around the corner on Anti-Mage, and he will be able to just use that MKB, and doesn't care about the evasion. So good one, definitely there. I just still can't believe that there was no kill on their side, no deaths on their side, and yeah, there's the Sheepstick already complete for the Enigma as well. He had a nice black hole, able to disable a lot of people in the meantime. Well, I guess that Anti-Mage disable was biggest there. Just to hold him in position for a shackle shot, for the stuns, for the sheeps. Every disable out there in the world. And again, I say it again. Anti-Mage, get a BKB or a Basher. Someone's in the chat said that, I agree with that. Could be working out as well. Abyssal Blade. But still, BKB, and he'll be able to kill off everybody, because he's bigger than everybody. Where is the... he got more gold. He's got highest net worth. With Leshrac being close by, wow. There's the Antimage being turned into a Piglet. The rest of the team of Orange is here though, and it's gonna be Rubik that's gonna be the target. He pops his BKB, is able to blink away, and the rest is gonna be fine. Everybody's fine, and they back off. There were no Ravage, no Black Hole. Is just trying to pick off some heroes. Not able to do so though. Leshrac still looking for a stray, but is not gonna find anybody anymore. He's got 4k gold. He's got his BKB on 8 seconds. Is definitely doing okay. Windrunner picking up a Demon's Edge, also gonna go for an MKB. I mean, if we look at both lineups, we've seen Dare ahead for most of the game, but still first Antimage. But I'm looking at the carry potential of both teams. They've got a Bounty Hunter potentially able to carry. He's got an MKB now as well. Windrunner is a kind of a nice semi-carry. I'm talking about right-click power only. And that's basically the two of them are the most important ones. Of course, Leshrac is a great semi-carry as well with his Edict and his Nova, etc. I'm just looking at right-click damage. Oh, R-Style is gonna find them. Do they have a gem again? I don't think they have, but the Sentry Ward, no, it's just an Observer Ward. Wow. No, it's gem again. They don't want to lose it again. Oh, Ice track up BKB. 4-star forward will be sent home. Gale there. And that's EMP. Who cares about that? Leshrac doesn't. He got mana for plenty. Shuriken toss does hit. Here's the chase on. Tornado stops at least Rubik. But yeah, he still goes down. Bounty Hunter picking up the last kill, last hit, and the rest of Orange backing off. Because on Orange, they have the Antimage, which is super big. He is like huge. And there's the BKB. Finally, thank you. And there were indeed some lags. I dropped some frames. I'm sorry for that. Don't know why that happened. It's stable again though. Stable. But yeah, we have the Antimage, great power carry potential in there, but the rest of the heroes, I mean, we saw it earlier on when Dara had the advantage of the game. They kept the pressure on and made sure that Orange was just locked inside their base. They didn't get that much gold, and we see them lowest on the list as well. Only Invoker is able to be a potential semi-carry there. And the rest is just not able to do anything else but pump out their spells. It's all coming down to the Antimage and slightly the Invoker. But Invoker is quite a squishy hero. Unlike Antimage though. Antimage who went all in. He's level 25. He doesn't care about anything. CLG versus Mouse will be casted here. I do think that the next round of games won't start until this best of 2 is, well, this 2 games is over though. But after this match I will jump myself into Mouse versus CLG. If there's indeed not going to be a break for until this game is over. If you know what I mean. Which you do, hopefully. Oh, Leshrac, he's also so far not. Ooh, blink in, Mushi in some trouble, gets the telekinesis. Shackle doesn't hit, but does stop him slightly. Hand of God going through Antimage on the run, gets stunned. And there's just so much to say, but only now does he pop his BKB. Wow, he is still alive for now, and he gets a kill. Rubik gone like that. Mobility on him is just insane. BKB too slow from the Antimage. Chen is gonna pay for it with his life as well. Rubik getting a double kill. He took that kill as well. And he is beyond godlike right now. Actually, yeah, he is God, so I'm not sure if I can actually say that he is beyond godlike. He is just godlike because he is God. Or a G. Whatever. Pun intended in a weird way. Anyway, this is the chance that Dare needs to do something because Antimage, like I said earlier, he doesn't have a buyback. The right-click power from Rubik higher than I imagined. I mean, the BKB was on, he might not be able to do anything with spells, but the right-clicks were there. Telekinesis up on the Invoker, gets stunned here, gets turned into a Piglet, Fatebolt going through. I'm quite surprised that there's still the orb still flying around there, but the Leshrac getting the kill there, and that's a tier 3 tower gone, and that's gonna be a barracks gone as well, because there's nothing that Orange can do against it, and I do feel like Orange, they waited too long to do something with their Antimage. They counted on that Antimage to go for a very late game, but they waited so long that the rest of their got chance to build up so many items to just counter that Antimage so hard that it was just too long. 53 minutes in, they needed to end it at 30 or 40 minutes in when they had the advantage. Well, hello, there we go. I was gonna say, you forgot that hit. And they're just rotating down towards their last barrack, still standing on the top lane. Tier 3 tower has to go down first though. Antimage back in 12 seconds. Will there be in time? Here comes number 1 though. Tidehunter doing it, guys, looking to do something. Is he gonna be able to do a Ravage and actually have someone to back him up? Though Anti-Mage back in 2 seconds, 1 second. There he is. Is he gonna be a Ravage? There's the Ravage. There's the TP in from the Venomancer. Black Hole being casted though. Catches Moshi. Can't do anything. Can't do his BKB. Shackle is there. Gets turned into a Piglet. He still can't do his BKB, and the damage keeps on coming. Is there gonna be another Sheep? There doesn't need to be another Sheep. Leshrac getting a double kill, gets locked in by Creep, but he doesn't care. And GG is cold, and it's gonna be Dare that takes a game against Orange here. First game of 2 games. It's a league system. Everybody plays each other twice. And this was only game 1. And what a game. I mean, I do like Dare's playstyle, and they just made sure that they played it so safe. Played it so carefully. Phonic is gonna not die, apparently. Invoker is though. Rubik taking the kill. Rubik MVP for sure. I mean, that chase down for that for the kill on the Anti-Mage, insane. Insane indeed. So, I am gonna see if CLG versus Mouse Sports has already started, or it's gonna start soon. If it's gonna wait until Orange versus Dare is done, I'm gonna cast Orange versus Dare, otherwise I'll jump into CLG versus Mouse, and the people that wanna watch Orange versus Dare can go to Triumph of Man, who is still casting Orange versus Dare, I believe. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm gonna switch out and be right back, because we're gonna have another game soon for the International Group Stage 2012. See you shortly.